know your songs, but they know mine. That's why I got gigs just like Joe Grind. After the show, I'll be in mine. Don't care about the no sign. They tried to steal my vision. This ain't a culture, it's my religion. God knows I don't wanna go. But if a man won't try me, trust me, listen. Me and my ain't scared of police. We don't listen to no politician. Everybody on the same mission, and we don't care about your ism and schisms. Cause it's shut down. That's not me, and it's shut down. When it's shut down, Fashion Week and it's shut down.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my friends, and I mean that, my buddies, my pals, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And our coverage tonight will be coming to you from Detroit, where the Pistons will be going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. And as we continue to move toward the end of the year, some teams have already positioned themselves well for the playoffs. Kenny, what's their strategy moving forward?
Well, you want to keep winning because, want to keep momentum going into the playoffs. A lot of teams rest players towards this thing, but you need to have momentum going into the playoffs.
This is your last chance to fine-tune your lineups in the regular season. You want to be healthy heading into the playoffs, so don't be messing around, coaches.
That'll do it for now. About ready for the tip as we toss it over to Kevin Harlan.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us, and from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And for the Detroit Pistons, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Well, when you're on the road, unless you're absolutely shooting the lights out, defense has to be your ally. The effort just wasn't there.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court for Cleveland, Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Kyrie Irving is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's James in at the three, the small forward. Love. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him two chances at the free throw line here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game. Both free throws good from Love.
Not your run-of-the-mill big man from the line. This guy can stroke it.
Gibson setting the pick for Jackson. There's the three. That shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
I mean, you can say it. The defense was awful. They took away nothing and got scored on relentless.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
The dish to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
Here's Jackson. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Don't forget about his playmaking. Kept his head up, found his teammates all night.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A wide open look for Love. His three-pointers off the mark.
1 for 5 to begin this one. Not the start that they wanted.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Harris against James. And the basket by Harris.
And when you're Harris's size, you have to really use your length to beat defenders, and he is just so good at doing that.
Love with the screen on Harris. Dishes to Thompson. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Irving kicks to Love. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. And a moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Morris.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to speak with Stan Van Gundy. He said the key to this game is how much they can limit the quality looks inside. He said when you're playing a team like this, you don't stand a chance if you give them easy shots down low. We'll see who wins that battle, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Jackson. The Cavaliers making the shot. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineup.
Yeah, and when your bench is putting up major points, makes the whole offense that much more difficult to defend. They went to blowout city.
Here's Jackson following the basket by LeBron James. Gibson setting a pick for Jackson. Caldwell Pope outside. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jackson against Irving. He kicks to Thompson. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Count it. Good. Harris has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
Irving against Jackson. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jackson dishes to Ellenson. Back to Jackson. Soft touch off the glass. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
Oh, he's only 1 for 4 to start. He has just not been able to get it going here.
LeBron against Harris. LeBron passes to Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Reggie Jackson. For Cleveland, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Obviously one of the better free throw shooters in the league. We expect this out of him.
Pass to Harris. to the middle. Here's Ellenson. Good D by Thompson.
Excellent D to force that miss there. That took real courage to risk being on the poster, being he's one of the best dunkers in the game.
Bounces high off the rim and drops. 8 points for LeBron.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Outside Jackson. Kicks it to Harris. He dishes it to Caldwell Pope. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Here's Irving. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
I mean, look, he's just an instinctive guy. Helping his teammates generate some offense comes naturally to him.
Now here's Jackson. He's been a nice option for them offensively. He's averaging more than 17 points a game. And Ellenson throws it down.
A forceful finish from the big fella.
Well, with a player for that size, you'd think he'd make the highlight reel more often.
Physically, he could do a lot more of this, but only if he's assertive on a more consistent basis.
And a chance to check out the stats for Richardson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. Averaging about 7 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
Pistons trail by 5. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. From beyond the arc, no good that time, so Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by LeBron. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ellenson's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Jackson kicks to Gibson. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving against Jackson. Here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Splitters checked in for Love. Hollis Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Richardson. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Morrow has it in the corner. Shot from the wing. And Splitter pulls it down. Cleveland leading by 5. Shumpert gets a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in.
Obviously a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Detroit's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Morrow kicks to McConnell. And Thompson sends it back. And they get it back. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. The screen from Thompson. And Shumpert kicks to Thompson. Here's Morrow, guarded by Shumpert. Morrow, the pass to McConnell. Johnson left side, beyond the arc. The shot misses. Cavaliers go the other way with it. And Shumpert kicks to Johnson. Cans the shot from the wing. And it's a 9-point Cavalier lead. Here's McConnell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A solo fast break. Here's Splitter. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And the Cavaliers lead by 11. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
and coach may need to revisit his play calling because it feels more like the other team is anticipating their every move.
Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And McConnell gets it to go.
Oh, clever play by the inbounder. Recognized the weakness in the defense was on the perimeter.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Splitter. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Splitter inside. Lures there. Splitter misses.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Johnson, a wide open look from outside off the mark.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
Johnson dishes to Splitter. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
1:56 left in the first quarter. McConnell passes to Lewis. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Johnson kicks to Splitter. And Shumpert slams it in.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
I mean, they've really owned this game so far. Dominant performance all around from them.
Here's McConnell. Johnson at the elbow. Pass to Morris. Shot off the pick. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet.
And even when the D is all up and in on Morris, he nails the shot. Great job in keeping his eyes on the basket.
Johnson outside. Splitter sets a screen for Johnson. Back to Shumpert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. With this pause in the action, we'll show you the NBA's highest scoring teams since the All-Star break. The Cavaliers #1.
And as we get to the stretch run of this season, it seems their offense has improved. I mean, they're really getting comfortable with one another, and their production has also increased.
Good on both.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's McConnell. And Morrow has it in the corner. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Strategy obvious. Their game plan is to get the ball as close to the basket, and so far it's been paying off extremely well.
Detroit with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. Here's McConnell, drops in the layup for 2. McConnell's got 5.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Johnson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Anderson slams it in.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
The beginning of this game has had their imprint all over it.
Here's McConnell. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for him. Johnson with it. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
And And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
Oh, yeah, good recognition, finding a number of weaknesses in the defense and then relentless in exploiting them.
Pistons trail by 14. Jackson and KCP are in the backcourt together. Johnson is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Lure in at the pivot, manning the middle. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Carter dishes to Fry. And Fry slams it in.
Yeah, I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Outside Jackson. Morris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morris has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
And Carter has it in the corner. Back to Irving. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Morris against Love. Here's Lure. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here is Irving. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Toronto.
And also, his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Morris a screen. Caldwell Pope kicks to Morris. Nailed from three-point land. Morris has got 8 points.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the middle. Here's Love. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Just a moment to look back at how things were last season for this team as we look at the shot breakdown for the Cavaliers.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of three-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
A different look here for Detroit. Ellinson's checked in for John Lure. Gibson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Johnson. James checked in for Cleveland. Caldwell Pope dishes to Jackson. Harris setting the pick for Jackson. There's the feed to Harris. Second chance shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, and Jackson is a guy that loves the contact, especially when he's shooting the ball.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Both free throws good from Jackson. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving passes to LeBron. Love with the screen for James. Back to Irving. The pass to James. Gibson with the steal. Inside, here's Ellenson. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Talk about leading your target perfectly. Nice assist.
On the wing, Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Timeout.
And it's 8 points for Kyrie Irving.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Oh, well, they have to become more physical defensively and really commit to protecting that painted area.
Jackson kicks to Harris. Pistons passing it around. No one covering. And it's 6 points for Reggie Jackson.
The catch and shoot Jay is lethal when used correctly. Easy to see why Jackson likes it so much.
Jackson against Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Love. And Cleveland again with the bucket. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Gibson with the screen on Carter. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Caldwell Pope. On the wing, James. Down low. No good from Fry.
Oh, we've seen him posterize guys with that move many times. However, defense proved to be very stifling there.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Outside Irving. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound by the Pistons. Ellenson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Elbow shot is on the way. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Jackson's got 6 in the quarter. Now here's LeBron. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Toronto.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring and setting up his teammates.
And Ellenson pulls it down. Ellenson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Jackson against Irving.
Hey, who's watching now?
Feeds it to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Harris. Shot clock at 6. And it's blocked.
Oh, man, his form seems rushed today, like he's trying to get rid of the ball as soon as he gets it. That's why barely anything is going in for him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Pistons trail by 8. Gibson setting the pick for Jackson. Down low. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Well, I also think, Greg, he wanted to give his guys a quick breather. They're expending a lot of energy. They're expending a lot of energy out there right now.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And it's Richardson in for Carter. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson, a screen on Harris. Now the dish to Richardson. 3-pointer. Rebound, Detroit. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Inside, outside for Jackson. Back to Gibson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's Here's Caldwell Pope. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 6. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Jackson. Irving dishes to Love. James outside. Just 5 to shoot. It's a pick by Love. Thompson in the corner. Off the screen. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up. The Cavaliers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And he makes the first. A different look here for Detroit. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Reggie Jackson. And so Thompson nails both of them. Pistons trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Gibson kicks to Harris. Back to Gibson. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good from Gibson. And both free throws good from Gibson. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Here's Irving. He's got 8 on the wing. Thompson. He feeds it to James. And James throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Detroit's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Now that we have a moment, let's see who have been the top assist teams in the league this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
Richardson the pass to Thompson. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Now Ellenson. Here's McConnell. Dishes it to Morrow. Here's Harris. 6 on the shot clock. That one off the back iron and out.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
They made that possession super uncomfortable, and as a result, they got the stop they need.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Really left alone that time. And it's an 11-point Cavalier lead.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Well, somebody needs to wake them up and tell them they need to put forth a much better effort on D if they want to get back in this one.
Love against Gibson. The drive by Love. And the dunk by Love.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Oh, well, that's because it was terrific anticipation. Also, the quick hands, a lethal combination.
Morris is checked in for the Pistons. Johnson comes in for Tobias Harris. Cleveland also making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Love. Hollis Jefferson comes in for LeBron. And it's Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Richardson with it. 11 points for him in that last game against Toronto. Johnson up top. Clock at 4. Fader on the way. And again, it's Cleveland.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McConnell kicks to Morris. Shot to stop the drought. Goes back up. Ellenson. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Pistons have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6. That free throw, no good.
Free throws.
Good on the second free throw. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Splitter sets a screen. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Thompson outside. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Morris. The Pistons have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Richardson. Back to Johnson. He dishes it to Richardson. The screen from Thompson. Lets the three fly. But he gets it back. Another shot. Morrow with the rebound. Pistons trail by 12. McConnell kicks to Morrow. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Oh, he gets a great jump on it. Barely bounces off his fingertips.
John Lure, he's checked in for Ellenson. Thompson sets the pick for Johnson. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his third assist on the night. Here's McConnell. He's guarded by Johnson. Morris kicks to Morrow. Johnson dishes to Lure. And yep, couple bounces and it falls.
Oh, look at the playmaking ability of Johnson. Just such a gifted passer.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Thompson, a screen on Morris. Here's Johnson. Morris with the rebound. Second chance shot. Yep, it counts. That's 7 points for Johnson.
Look, that's playing inside out, simply taking what the defense gives them.
Pistons trail by 13. Morris a screen. Here's McConnell. Johnson with the block. There's the feed to Splitter. He kicks it to Johnson. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. McConnell passes to Morris. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his third rebound tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Cavaliers lead by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time to review the first half of action. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
There's been one thing that's made a difference in this game above all else: their control of the backboard. They put forth an amazing effort on the glass, and the rebounding numbers aren't even close, Ernie. That'll be something to keep an eye on in the second half. They will be very tough to contain if that continues.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline. Look at their faces, Ernie. Do they even want to be here?
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
He's taking his time, not forcing anything, just getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jackson. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Josh Richardson out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Love. And there's the pass to Jackson. Gibson the screen. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Harris. There's the screen. Caldwell Pope outside. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Gibson. Jackson dishes to Harris. Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Pistons passing it around. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gibson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Pistons. Irving kicks to Thompson. Feeds to James. And that's a foul called on Henry Ellenson. That is his first foul of the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Man, sometimes you get into a zone for a few games and the basket seems as if it's wide as the ocean.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earning these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. Good on both. The Cavaliers leading by 14. James outside. Love outside. They set the screen. Richardson dishes to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Richardson for 3. That shot off the mark.
And he has slipped into a funk. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, everybody goes through slumps. You can't let it get to him, though. Everyone makes mistakes on the floor. You just have to always be thinking about the next play.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltend.
Irving passes to Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Jackson kicks to Caldwell Pope. Here's Ellenson. Buries it down low. Ellenson's got 7 points.
Man, what timing. The fluid motion. He rolls it gently.
James outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here's Love for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Ellenson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Gibson. Back to Jackson. Gibson the screen. 3-pointer. That one doesn't go. And Cleveland will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
The D has no answer for him inside, and they've got to figure him out soon if they want to win this.
Iman Shumpert is checked in for Richardson. now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The dish to Jackson. Ellenson passes to Gibson. And the rejection by Love. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Harris kicks to Ellenson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
Irving kicks to LeBron. He feeds it to Thompson. LeBron against Harris. Clock at 4. Irving attacking. It's good. Irving's got 13 points.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Strong fundamentals right there. He didn't consider the height disadvantage too long. Instead, he just went right at him and sunk it in his grill, in the face.
Love right side. The 3 ball. Detroit with the rebound.
The defense took a big risk leaving him wide open and got lucky. He clanked that outside shot.
There's a good screen. Harris dishes to Caldwell Pope. Shumpert with the steal. And here is LeBron. 14 points for him. Inside, Love. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And that's now 11 points for Love.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Man, it looks like the defense is just giving up.
Gibson passes to Harris. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Irving kicks to James. Back to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's Thompson. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. Caldwell Pope's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the middle, it's deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taking that shot.
So it's the Pistons now. 15-point game. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
All right, a chance to check out some stats for Thompson. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 11 points a game, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he does the heavy lifting on the glass, throwing himself into the rebounding battle with just complete effort.
Jackson against Irving. And Love throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Jackson kicks to Gibson. Jackson against Irving. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
The D did a good job shutting him down in the first, but he got loose and easily dropped that one in.
Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Tries a 3. A second chance effort. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
For the Pistons, Lewis checked in for Ellenson. Marcus Morris comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Johnson in for Harris. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Tyler Johnson comes in for Irving. Here's Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
James dishes to Love. The 3 from Johnson. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pistons trail by 17. Caldwell Pope outside. Love grabs the board.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's LeBron with the drive, and he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 10. Dishes to Lure. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense got super lucky there because he does not miss many of those.
James with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jackson. He's got 8. High arcing shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 10.
Wow, and Jackson is just crafty down inside. He has such a quick release that even taller defenders can't get to it in time.
James, the pass to Anderson. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They set the pick. Morris kicks to Caldwell Pope. No good from outside.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Johnson outside. Back to LeBron. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
A different look here for Detroit. Morrow comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Reggie Jackson. Cleveland also making some changes. Splitter is checked in for Love, and it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Iman Shumpert. Here's McConnell, 8 points for him. From deep, Morrow sinks the three-pointer. Morrow's got his second bucket. The Cavaliers leading by 20. Johnson with it. Pass to Splitter. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And McConnell gets it to go. McConnell's got 10 points.
Well, that's the range you want to shoot it from if you can get there.
McConnell's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. Anderson the screen. And here is Johnson. He's got 9. And Anderson kicks to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. James dishes to Johnson. They grab their own miss. LeBron against Johnson. Second shot opportunity. And LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 10 points in just the second half.
His team is up, and he still is having a phenomenal quarter from the field. Look out.
1:49 left to play in the third. And that one is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Anderson with the screen for James. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, you have to love the commitment from Johnson on defense, swiping at the ball and coming up with big steals thanks to his length.
Splitter sets a screen. Johnson kicks to Splitter. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, just a solid screen to free him up. Makes the layup possible.
Morris with a screen on Johnson. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 22. And there's the call on James. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Anthony Morrow. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Richardson's checked in. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third, and the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McConnell. He's got 10. Harris outside. "11 feet away." Again, the miss by the Pistons. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
"23 seconds left here in the third quarter, but they recover it. Richardson kicks to Johnson. Anderson the screen. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Splitter. No good with the triple. Up top, Morris. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Cavaliers on top, just dominating this one. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Let's listen in now to head coach Stan Van Gundy from a few moments ago.
Hey, come on, we got to do this together and play some defense. Let's go.
Stan Van Gundy pleading with his team, guys. Get on the same page is his message, and stay together.
Yeah, and I think it's just going to take good communication on both ends of the floor to give Coach what he wants.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. At small forward and power forward, it's Harris and Morris. Reggie Jackson out there with Johnson. And it's Gibson in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Detroit right now.
3 minutes.
The Pistons shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside Jackson. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Detroit. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Got a piece of it. Outside Jackson. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Johnson. That shot off. Shumpert with some nice D. Kicks it to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You know, more and more we're seeing some shorter guys play the center position, especially when they have vertical leaps like that to make up for it.
Outside Jackson. Here's Caldwell.
I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Irving passes to Splitter. It's Richardson on the wing. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
Well, they just look sharper out there compared to their opponents, and it's because of how they are spreading the floor on offense.
To the paint. Thompson outside. He dishes it to Irving. No good from outside. Here are the Pistons with the ball. The drive by Jackson. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And you can see that Jackson has put a lot of work in on his mid-range J. Definitely a legitimate threat from there.
Here's Irving, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on Reggie Jackson. And he knocks down the first one.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ellinson's checked in. Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron comes in for Josh Richardson. A nice shot by Ellinson.
Wow, did you see that? The terrific ball movement by Jackson is terrific. I mean,
now that's what I'm talking about right there. Right there.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. There's a screen. Caldwell Pope and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Irving kicks to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. Outside Jackson. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Another miss by Caldwell Pope. Johnson against LeBron. The screen from Thompson. James dishes to Thompson. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Irving for three. The shot, no good. Detroit's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Stolen by Thompson. James outside. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Carter comes in for James. And Murray subbed in for Kyrie Irving. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Gibson the screen. Gibson with the screen on Shumpert. Pass to Morrow. Off the screen. Jump shot is good that time.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Carter kicks to Love. And the dunk by Love.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Now, here is Weber. The three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And it's Murray with the jam.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
Get out the way. Move, and that pumps up his teammates as well. That's a statement play all the way around.
Out to Shumpert. Cleveland moving the ball around. Murray the pass to Fry. And Carter has it in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And the basket by Morrow. Here's Murray. It's a pick by Love. Murray dishes to Love. And Love throws it down.
Magnificent team play. Great timing on that bounce pass.
The Pistons have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Gibson the screen. Now Weber. There's the feed to Morrow. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. To the left wing. There's the pass to Murray. He kicks it to Carter, and there's the 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Ellenson with a screen for Jackson. Feeds to Ellenson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
Oh, they really made a mess of that one. That really should have been an easy basket.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Lewis checked in for Detroit. T.J. McConnell comes in for Taj Gibson. Cleveland also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Iman Shumpert. Here's McConnell. The dish now to Harris. Leans inside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Irving. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Detroit the other way now. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The Pistons shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Outside Jackson. Back to Harris. Fires the 3. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 9th assist in the game now. Irving with the ball. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. The Pistons have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Jackson passes to Harris. Harris missing again. Cleveland controlling the game. Outside Irving. The screen from Thompson. Dishes it to Love. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Jackson. Cleveland also making some changes. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Carter in for Kevin Love. And on the way from Irving for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's McConnell. And here's Morrow outside. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Well, Cleveland shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Stolen away, and now Harris running the floor all by himself. That one goes. Count it. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Anderson, a screen on Harris. Left side, Irving. Pass to Fry. Stolen by Lure. McConnell kicks to Morrow. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. Here's Morrow. And the shot no good, a bit short. Cleveland controlling the game. And here is Irving. Anderson the screen. Irving kicks to Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's McConnell. And it's sent back by Irving. Passes it to Hollis-Jefferson. And Carter has it in the corner. And finished off by Carter.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's McConnell. He feeds it to Harris. Kicks it to Caldwell Pope. The 15-footer, good. Caldwell Pope's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the form that Caldwell Pope has. When he's open in the mid-range, he feels comfortable rising up from there.
Irving for three. It's hauled in by Harris. The Pistons shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Morrow, the pass to McConnell. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Works for a look in close. That's just an excellent effort.
The Cavaliers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field. Outside Irving. Here's Fry, and Fry slams it in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Cavaliers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wins piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And not just a win tonight, guys, but a win on the season series as well, as they finish with 3 out of 4 games against this opponent. No surprise here, just a big-time performance for Kevin Love.
He took care of so much of the work for them down low, they didn't even have to worry about rebounding with him on the floor. He had it handled. What a display on the glass.
Ellinson's checked in for Detroit. And Cleveland also making a change. Richardson, he's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck.
Morrow kicks to Lure. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
He was dead meat right from the start. He had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that play.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're up by 25. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Murray's checked in. .34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
Well, the fans have sounded lost and disappointed, which is exactly what they were hoping to accomplish.
Here's Harris. They get it back. Ellenson. And Ellenson throws it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes. But guys, the defense knows he has this ability, correct? Yet no one thinks to put a body on him? Incredible.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, you guys pulled away in the second half. What were the differences?
You know, we all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And, like you said, the second half was big for us tonight.
You got it done when it counted. Thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. Shaq, what'd you think?
Listen, he shot lights out from the floor, and not by accident. The job he did to find the open shots, get high percentage looks, was fantastic. And when he got those open looks, he don't miss, baby. He do not miss.
On a night like this, you just have to marvel at the things that Kevin Love can do. Inside, outside, he was everywhere, and there was nothing they could do to stop him. You gotta love the huge contribution he gave them tonight.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. we certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew, all 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hardworking.
A lot of people.
Yeah. It's a long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Yes.
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.